Hey folks, this is VP. This is part one of my series on uh, nutrition. Now, I'm not going to tell you the most nutritious things to eat. I'm just going to give you some advice on things that you can eat that you can tolerate. That's not going to make you want to, you know, quit working out and quit trying to be healthy. Basically, what I got here, this is like a typical, let's say, lunch for me. Um, what this is here is this is pineapple. It's pineapple, um, half of a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, and I don't know if you can see it, but it's a boiled egg and half a banana. Um, so I got two servings of fruit, or one serving if you consider it's half banana and half a can of pineapple. But it's a lot of pineapple in a can, and I try to get the pineapple in the pineapple juice and not in syrup. If you get it in syrup, anything in syrup is bad. So, and if you read any nutrition books, they also tell you, your body does use sugar and needs sugar. And and for me, eating this pineapple is like therapy because I'm known to eat a lot of candy, which is bad. I'm a grown ass man, but I do eat candy. But I have cut down since I've gotten on this mission, which is what this is, man. It's VP Thick to Thin. That's my title. I'm still thick, as you can see. You know, not thin. So just make sure this ain't cut off for me. All right, and not thin. So I try to. This is like I'm like in my fifth week of the program, so I don't expect people to eat like this day one. If you can, awesome. Then you're ahead of the game. Um, but this is like after you get through that first month, you want to try to be eating stuff like this. There's other things I'm going to tell you in this part two, three, four, five. I might even, I'm going to even give a tutorial on how to do it. But all I did with this is I took half a banana, I took half a can of pineapple. Now there's pineapple juice in that can of pineapple. What I did was I took my lemon water, lemon honey water, which all I did for this is I took a half a gallon jug. It was empty, and I used my half a gallon jug had honey in it. And after I used a lot of honey, because I use a natural sweetener, which is honey, and I put it on my cereal and all that kind of stuff. I try, and it's a natural sweetener. I love honey. It's one of my favorites. Um, like I said, all this is a lemon, fresh lemons, water, dissolved honey, and pineapple juice, which is actually quite tasty. It's like a exotic lemonade or something. It's not super sweet, but you'll notice once you kind of get detox your body, and after the first 4 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever long it takes, um, you don't really need all of the sweets. And if you eat something sweet after the fourth week, which I ate something sweet yesterday, um, and it is part of the thing. You don't have to give up cold turkey. But I do realize that could hurt me, and I try to limit the sweet things that I do eat. But anyway, I just took a half a can pineapple, um, half a can of pineapple. I took the banana, I cut it up. This is right here is the half of peanut butter and jelly sandwich, which is probably the worst thing on my plate. But if this is the worst thing I'm gonna eat today, or then I mean, it's on whole wheat bread. It's on like the oat bread. It's like get like the oat, whole wheat, you know, grain bread. Like that nice. Probably about at least $2 or so a loaf. I caught the loaf on special. It was 2 for 4. So I got oat bran and I got wheat. And this is a boiled egg here. So it gives you a lot of the nutrition you need. Um, that you're gonna need. You know, got vitamin C in here. So this is pretty much a simple meal. You know, this probably takes 10 minutes to make because well, maybe 15 minutes because it takes about 15 minutes to boil an egg. But you can do that. You can boil an egg while you're working out. You know, while you walking or something like that, or while you getting ready for work. You know, I like to try to do. I like to try to take. This is something I would take to work. Um, this has a container that you can put on top. You know, you can take this to work and take a napkin with you so that way you can heat up your egg, and everything else is pretty much just take out the refrigerator. It's ready to eat. And like I said, I start to eat. The key to when you first starting out, or not even starting out, but the key is portion control. You know, this here is you know, just like I said, a decent little lunch. There's other things you can have for lunch. You can have you know, they tell you to eat a lot of green, leafy foods, which I'll get into about how to prepare them and probably the best way for you. My key is to steam them, and I have a way to do that. I don't even have a professional steaming device. Um, I have learned to improvise. I don't like to spend a lot of money on stuff. So, you know, this meal right here, you know, the banana, one banana probably cost me, you know, I don't even know if it even cost me 50 cents. It's probably like a quarter for the banana. You know, I caught the pineapple on sale. It was a can for $1. This is a half a can of pineapple. This egg, I mean, you know how much eggs are. You can get a dozen of them for $1. I like to buy them in a bigger pack, you know, like 3, 4 dozen at a time. Pay like $8 for them. Do the math, it's like 10 cents an egg. Peanut butter jelly, half a sandwich. Say the other half for tomorrow. You know, you gotta plan to eat. Another thing that I try to do is I have this chart which tells me, you know, I try to do it 1 month at a time. This is pretty much the last 2.5 weeks. I try to mark down, you know, when I worked out, how I worked out, how long I worked out. Um, I also mark on here how much water I drink. You know, I think that's important because you need to be able to look back and see your progression. Because if you don't see progression, then you're not going to continue doing the program. And every week I weigh myself. As I've already stated, the last time I weighed myself was this is Wednesday on Sunday, and that was 247 pounds, which is big for, like I said again, I'm 5'8.5". You know, at my tallest. Um, so today this is only about a little after 2 o'clock. This is only a little after 2. Okay, this is a little after 2 o'clock, and make sure this don't cut off. And I've already drank 12, no, 14 glasses of water, which is equivalent of like 7 of these glasses here. And I try to do 2 when I first wake up. And then, you know, today's been a long day. This is my first meal of the day. I don't recommend eating your first meal at 2 o'clock, but I'm kind of in a, they say your best time to work out is after you fasted for overnight. So first thing in the morning. Um, I had some things I done this morning, so I didn't want to work out. I didn't want to eat until I worked out. You know, so I've kind of got my body used to not eating a whole lot anymore. So I was able to do that and not have hunger pains. And I drank water to keep my body, you know, thinking it was getting food. And that's the key too. Drink water. You know, water is your best friend. You know, and then my first 8 glasses, 10 glasses was not the lemon stuff. It was just pure water. I put it in water bottles. I just get glasses like this if I'm at home. You know, I don't need to waste bottles or buy water if, you know, if I just got glasses that I know how much is in here. The reason why I know that there's 16 ounces in here is because I have a small child that has a bottle that he's not using right now, and I know 8 ounces, 16 ounces. I've actually measured how much this cup takes up to this point. So, that's how I know. But yeah, um, this is part one of healthy eating, um, the common man style. That's kind of what I'm trying to do, is just kind of tell you what to do. I'm just being a common man, but the key things are to drink a lot of water and to document your progress. And again, look up the book Body for Life by Bill Phillips, and he will tell you this to document your progress. And you'll do that also when if you decide to join the gym, if you haven't already joined the gym. So just want to tell you, I appreciate you watching my video. There's more videos to come. I'm going to try to tell you how to more things that you can make for lunch, and I'm going to make something for dinner today that I'm also going to tell you how to make. So it'll be 3 videos today. This is my second of 3 videos. Have a blessed day.